Hello everyone, it is Marguerite. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So a new device that I'm going to be trying out is this sonicBLEND by Michael Todd Beauty, world's first antimicrobial sonic makeup brush 3D flaw fill technology. So it says natural airbrush, look and finish every time. This reminds me of the Clarisonic. If any of you had the Clarisonic face wash brush, this is like the makeup Clarisonic version. So this is the brush, and mine looked open because my child got into it. One of my children, they thought it was chocolate or something. I mean, I don't blame them. This is the brush, this pretty leopard, and this looks pretty cool to me. It says it moves at a speed more than 400 times per second and built-in protection against like bacteria and stuff. But yeah, you're supposed to wash it, you know, after every use. You're supposed to take the brush head off before you wash it. So you got this and the brush head, and you're supposed to take the brush head off before you wash it. So I imagine it just clicks in there, right? Did I do that right? No. Oh, you just push it in. Oh, I don't think I need to twist it. It looks like there's a little space between the brush and the head, but maybe that's normal. But it feels very soft. So it has an on off button. It's set to charge for 3 hours before you use it, and it can last up to 60 minutes before you need to charge it again. But I got a little problem because I don't see a charger in here. So I'm just gonna hope that it works. I see where the charger goes in, and I think I have a charger that can work with it, that goes to my kid's iPad, hopefully. But I don't know where the charger is. It didn't come with one. Maybe that's something I need to be buying separate. I don't know. But I'm gonna try this out for you, see how well it applies makeup on. I'm gonna zoom way in so you can really see it in action. I guess before I get to that, you just turn it on. Oh, there it goes. It's vibrating. And this just really reminds me of the Clarisonic. So I'm gonna go in small circular motions and blend out my foundation. To turn it off, I'm just gonna I held the off button for about 4 seconds. It turned it off. Yep, let's put this brush to the test, shall we? I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. I already primed my skin upstairs before I came here when my hands were clean. But I'm just gonna put some of this on the back of my hand. 3 pumps should do it. Sorry about that. I'm gonna dip my brush in and lather the whole brush head. Oh, let me zoom in for you. Okay, turn it on. Woo, there it goes. A couple initial pros and cons right off the bat. So con number 1, we'll start with the cons, get it over with. It hurts my hand a little. It's heavy and big. I don't know if you can see, like compared to another brush I would use. It's just a lot thicker. It's like twice the size of a brush I would use. And it's heavy. So my hand got really tired about halfway through. Another con, it takes a little longer. You definitely have to have some patience to go in those small circular motions since the brush is so small. It takes longer than usual to blend it out. It's a lot slower than if you were to just slap it on with your hands, or even a brush, a thicker or a bigger, fluffier brush. You could get it on faster. But a pro, you don't necessarily use as much product because this is so dense and compact. It can really spread out the product evenly over your face and help you use less than you really need. And another pro, it does give you a beautiful airbrush finish because it really takes the time to slowly blend it out, and it just helps blur out imperfections easier. Yeah, so the finish is beautiful and it is relaxing. The soft massage is nice on your skin and it feels very soft. It does do a good job of blending it out. It just takes a little more time, and it's heavy and hurts my hand. So this isn't something I would reach for every day, but this would definitely be something if I had a special event, aka twice a year, that I would use because it does give you such a nice finish, and it can really help get in your nose area, and it just really blends it out and helps it look beautiful and natural, rather than another bigger and fluffier brush can leave streaks and not look as airbrushed. So far I like it, but I'm just curious how it will stand up to the test of time. Am I really gonna go for this brush? I don't know. We'll see as the months go by if I actually go for this brush, which I probably won't, but you never know. This definitely is a more luxurious high-end blend product. So if you are a person that likes all those gadgets, then you would love this. But if you're trying to save money, you sure as heck aren't gonna be buying this. So let's try it out with concealer, shall we? Now I'm going to use these to try out with concealer. So right now I'm gonna try the Touche Eclat Radiant Touch. This is a brightener and concealer in one. So I like putting this right here, starting in the inner corner of my eye to about middle, because it will really blend out. I always put some on the tip of my nose, and then I like to even out the highlight by putting it on the middle of my forehead, around my nose and my chin. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna be testing out this brush because it said you can use it with concealer the same way you use it with foundation. So the fact that this is so dense, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I just usually like really fluffy, big stuff that can get it over with. This might take a little longer, but let's put it to the test. The massager on the eyes might be a little interesting for me, but we're gonna try it out. We are, and I think this only has one setting. I think it only has one setting. I mean, I don't really know. I should probably read the manual, shouldn't I? But who reads that? I'm just gonna start as I usually do, and usually I like going in taps just because that under eye area is so delicate. You don't want to tug it and pull it that hard. Just because it's the most delicate area, you don't want wrinkles faster than you need to get them, ladies. So that makes this kind of a challenge, and it tickles. Oh, that tickles. Making my eyes water. I don't know, do I just kind of let this do the work, or do I need to do, I'm just doing circular motion still. I am tapping, tap, 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 tap. Ooh, that tickles. Okay, now my nose, small circular motion, same up here. Ooh. Couple things. I don't recommend this for concealing. It tickled, and it was just a little unnatural and a little awkward for under that eye area. I just like to pat, and this is a little too much for such a delicate area. I just don't really like doing the circles, and this product is so light to begin with. I found that this just kind of took away a lot of it. But I'm gonna try a cream contour for you with this. So let me go get that. I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me Toffee Caramel 330. So let's put this in every cream contour spot that we know. Ooh, this is gonna be a challenge trying to blend this out around my nose. All right. Here goes. I can't even finish. That really hurt my hand. I feel like this is not a good brush if you're in a hurry, or if you want to contour with. I would say use your beauty blender or a brush that can go a lot faster. It's good because it didn't wipe away foundation like some brushes can do, but I should have grabbed a different contour product. This is so lightweight to begin with. I find that a lot of the product disappears as I'm blending out anyways, and the brush picks it up. But I'm gonna try a little blush. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Aqua Infused Blush and Bronzer Duo in the color Bronzed Peach. I'm just gonna dip this brush in here. Ooh, got a lot on there. Oh well. I'll use this for both cheeks. First, I'm just gonna tap onto my cheeks and blend it out. And I know this might look really bright, but by the time all my makeup's done, you won't even know it's there. It'll just be more natural with my skin. But I love a bright blush lately. It just livens up your face and gives you some life and looks so pretty. I can confidently say I am not a fan of this brush. This company is probably never gonna send me anything again, but it really hurts my hand. It's heavy and I just don't see it necessary. You know, my fingers work, or a lighter brush can get the job done a lot faster, and you honestly can use small circular motions as an airbrush technique with any brush. I think that's a great secret to getting airbrush looking skin. So this is just kind of an extra unnecessary step in my opinion. It's just very heavy and it takes a lot longer to blend out, and especially if you're using a beauty blender, I think that can give you a very natural looking finish anyways. Thank you to anyone watching this, but I don't recommend this, so I'm sorry Michael Todd. I think this is a very cool product, but it's heavy AF.